Hi, I'm Marnie Pearson with DestinedForFreedom.com, and I'd like to talk with you about what is going on in our country right now. As you look around, I know I look around and I see a lot of my colleagues, my friends who are really struggling. The economy is not doing well. A lot of people are looking to Washington to fix this. We're coming up on an election, and we're hoping that whoever goes in next or whoever stays is going to somehow fix this economy situation and what's happening in business. And I truly hope that they can. Although after spending some time as a delegate in the conventions, I don't think Washington's going to fix this. I have less faith than ever that this is going to be fixed in Washington. There's just too much manipulation, too much red tape, too much good old boy network to see any real change in the players in Washington. But there is hope. There's hope for this country, and the real hope that we can count on is the God of heaven, who hopefully will do something to help us. But if we want him to help us, we have to be worthy of that help as a nation. You see, the difference between individuals and nations is in the way God deals with them is explained very nicely by George Mason, one of the founding fathers. And he was talking about slavery at the time, and he said, slaves bring the judgment of heaven on a country. Okay, we don't have that slavery right now anymore, thank heavens, but there are other things that bring the judgment of heaven on a country. Just think in your own mind of some things that are going on that are bringing judgment from heaven on our country. He said, as nations cannot be rewarded or punished in the next world, they must be in this. By an inevitable chain of causes and effects, Providence punishes national sins by national calamities. And you can see that what he said came true with slavery. They had the Civil War, which is just a massive slaughter and punishment upon this country because of that iniquity which was left in the system. So if we want real change to happen in this country, we need a moral people, and we need moral change. John Adams, in a speech to the military in 1798, warned his fellow countrymen, stating, "We have no government armed with power capable of contending with human passions unbridled by morality and religion. Our Constitution was made only for a moral and a religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the government of any other." I plead with you as someone who cares about your country, who cares about your own personal freedom and your own family's freedom, to see that morality is looked at closely, that we look at it in our own lives, that we look at it in our families, that we teach our children to be moral and upright and to love the Lord, that we share our code of morality with others so that they can see the benefits of it. Because the moral code that God gave us in the Bible was not because he's a father who wants to make you jump through hoops and do things that are not, just because he wants to control you. Those laws and moral codes that we have had for millennia as a society that were originally given by God are there to protect us and to actually lead to liberty and freedom. Jesus said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." The truth is that this country is under the judgment of heaven. That's the bottom line truth. And if we want to get out from under that, we need to pray for the morality of this country, the faith of this country, and we need to more actively live our faith with integrity and uprightness, and to go back to biblical principles, and to teach our children and our neighbors how to access the blessings of heaven through prayer and righteous living. So it's a little more blunt than I usually put it, but I feel like it's necessary to convey this message. It's very important that we return to those moral principles upon which our founding fathers were building this country. So God bless America.